All right, guys, we are back. Before we get into the episode, Prize Picks is here. NFL season is here. Dak Prescott, free square, max deal with Dak. Go fire that. I'm gonna post my full lineup for week 1. I love all these picks. This is a huge multiplier. Love Jalen Hurts to score. I love Justin Jefferson to score. I love Tyreek Hill to score week 1. I love it. I love it. If you play one lineup for $5, you're gonna get $50 in free entries. $50 in free entries. All you gotta do is use code NEL. Go look at the plays. Send me your plays. Sweat mine with me. Prize Picks is back. Also, you can do college football and NFL in one stack. So you can have Saturday sweat, Sunday sweat. Download Prize Picks. It's the best app ever. Let's go. All right, guys, we are back. Big episode. We have Emily Saves America. She's a third time reoccurring guest, right?
Yeah.
And then we have, is it Annie Knight?
Yeah.
Is that your real name?
It is, yeah.
Your real name?
That's my real name, yeah.
Okay, so how would you categorize yourself?
I'm an OnlyFans star.
OnlyFans star?
Yeah.
And you're infamous for sleeping with, is it
583 guys in 6 hours.
583 guys in 6 hours. Which is honestly more than I've had in my life. Like, I've never been, no, not guys, but like chicks. No, I haven't been with any guys, but I haven't been with that many girls
same
in my
exact
life.
numbers.
Yeah, no, I haven't been with that many girls in my life. So what made you want to do that?
Well, I'd kind of been doing like challenges for a little while for like OnlyFans purposes. And then I opened an application form and got like 15,000 applications from guys that wanted to sleep with me. And I was like, I can't get through all these guys. So I just said, this is where I'm going to be on this day. If you want to come, come. And yeah, it was just a fun thing to do.
And it's like an open invitation?
Open invitation, anyone can come.
And they get in line?
Get in line, yeah. Balaclava on.
So how long did 583 wait in line?
Well, it depends if you were the first person or the last person. But they were there for 6 hours. Like, it was a 6 hour long thing.
So the last person waited in line for 6 hours to sleep with you? Mm-hmm. You are a loser. I'm sorry, you are a loser, my boy. I'm sorry, you gotta figure it out. Like, I actually want to talk to those guys. Because it is like...
We probably could, yeah.
What do you think about those guys?
They were so normal and, like, so lovely and so nice. So respectful. It was such a fun day. Like, they were just chill.
Was he in a ski mask?
Most of them were. There were a few that didn't want to wear one. They just went in without one.
Got it. So, Emily, what do you think about that? 583 in 6 hours, huh?
This is a lot to take in. Is it... So this is like, was this filmed? Was this posted? So this is confirmed. It's not like something you just said.
Yes, there's video.
Okay. It's a long day.
It was a long day.
How did you feel after all of that? I guess I would ask.
I felt really good because I was only going for like 200, so I went way over. So I was happy about that. But it was a good vibe on the day. It was like fun. Everyone was happy to be there. When the guys were like in, they were like asking how my day was, what I'd been up to. Like, it was all very consensual.
That casual?
It was, yeah.
I thought it'd be more sexual.
Some guys were, but like some guys were just happy to be there. They thought
they were like talking like, how's your day?
They were just talking to me. They're like, hey, how's your day going?
How many virgins you think?
I think there was 3 or 4 virgins.
Oh, why would...
Loser. Sorry, loser. Sorry. I'm sorry. I like...
Why would the virgins do that?
They were so nice. They wanted to have a go.
I know, but if it's like you're going like after like 10.
So wait, so how does that work? Like, are you like in a room? Are you talking to them? Are you lying there? Is it like vaginal? Is it... Are they finishing? Are you finishing?
Okay, so we hired out a swingers club. And I had like 11 staff members with me on the day. And it was, each guy got like 30 seconds each. So I had someone there timing each guy. Everyone had to wear protection. And it was like only.
Okay.
And my fluffer didn't show up. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
A fluffer is someone that gets the guys that when they come to me, they're already ready to go. So because
that... Is that... I'm trying to debate which job is
worse. The literal role is to get guys hard.
But how does she do that?
With their mouth and their hands.
Oh my god.
Wait. So that's sexual too.
Yeah. So they're doing, like, they would be doing the same thing that I was doing essentially, but without actually having...
Without any of the credit or the money.
Credit. But they didn't show up, so they didn't get that anyway. And so I had to do the fluffing and the having at the same time. So I was like using my hands, my mouth, and my at the same time.
Wait. So they have a condom on, even though you're using your mouth.
Yeah.
All 583?
Yeah, because like obviously when you're standing in a room with 20 guys and they're all naked, they're not going to get.
They're all in the room?
There was like you had to have like 20 in there at a time so it would go smoothly.
Jesus Christ. Emily, would you ever sign up for something like that? How much did you make off that video?
Well, that month I made $600,000.
Okay. So, like, how do we feel about that? Because she's making a lot of money.
That's obviously a lot of money. No one is saying that that's not a lot of money.
But what she's doing, I thoroughly agree with.
Of course not. Not only do I not agree with it from the female standpoint, I think the men are just almost worse. The men that sign up, I think, are almost worse. I think they're playing a role in it. I think these things wouldn't be happening if there wasn't that need from the men to do something like this. I don't know what type of man on the planet would sign up to do something like this. I honestly wish there was a list that was public so all women could avoid those men. I think there should be some sort of like terrorist watch list, but specifically for these men that sign up. I think it's unfair to like women that maybe might not know they've done that. Like if I wouldn't want to be with someone I know who's like done that from a man.
I don't think any guy is going to be pursuing you. That's no offense. That's waiting in line for you. No offense. Like
That's fair.
But I mean, really, they wore condoms. So like, it's not like they could contract anything.
But you can contract these with condoms.
I guess that's
no, you
true.
can't.
No,
Of course you can.
There are, yeah,
Trust
there
me,
are.
I've done it up. You cannot contract shit. With the right girl, you cannot contract it.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
sorry.
with you, if you did
can't get
583.
pregnant on top.
Like
yeah.
if you did
It was
like
a risk.
583,
There
no
was-
rap, like
Yeah,
that would
no,
be fucking
yeah, we've never
disgusting.
done
No
that.
offense.
But
So-
even, yeah.
There was Lily Phillips, right? That's her name. She did
Yeah.
the same thing. Gorgeous girl.
Yeah.
You're also beautiful. It makes it harder for me to understand because a beautiful woman has so many options. Genuinely.
Well, I'm engaged, so like I mean.
No, not men. Not men. I mean like life. Congrats.
Oh,
Congrats
right.
on that, by the way. Congrats.
Wait, so hold on. You have a
Fiance.
husband,
A fiance.
and he allows you to get by 583 guys, and then you go home to him,
Yeah.
and he's okay with that?
Yeah, well, it's work. It was my job, you know? Going to work for the
Did
day.
he go 584 that night?
No.
I don't know.
He doesn't.
I just like, what's this guy's deal?
I was gonna say, please, I need to know everything about this guy to try to
my
understand.
fiance.
Like, how does he? And like, I guess shadow him because he's definitely a team player at that point. But
Well,
like,
he's just so secure and he's just so confident in you know himself, and he knows that this is my job and that's what I've got to do for work. Whereas if he went and like slept with a girl, that would be for purely just pleasure, and so he's not allowed to do that. But I can go and obviously film for work.
so you're allowed to do your thing and he's not allowed to do
Yeah.
his thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Okay, I want you to. I'm gonna give you a scenario.
It's a lot to take in. I've never heard anything like this in my life. Honestly, when I saw Lily Phillips, she is so pretty. She also is, to me, gives this like vibe of like ironically like very like classy, like old money, and the way she speaks, like knowing that she's done that makes no sense to me. I think beautiful women have all the opportunities in the world, and to do this on a world stage, like the money to me is not worth it, even though yes, that's a lot of money. Obviously, like I don't agree with these things. At the end of the day, want to protect women. I want women to have better lives and safer lives. I think this is very dangerous for young girls to see, which is really where I draw the line. Adults, you're an adult. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I just think the fact that this is out there for young women is so dangerous. And I also think it's dangerous for the men as well involved.
But I think as a woman, the good thing about like I'm a feminist, I would say, and I'm a girl's girl. But like I wanted to do this. This was my choice. There was no one forcing me to do it. No one made me do it. It was something I wanted to do, so I did it. Like my body, my choice, you know. But no one else has to do it just because I've done it.
Yeah.
Like those little
But
girls.
what do you think about like off what she was saying about setting the example for the youth?
Yeah, but I'm not saying, hey, I've done this, come and do it too. Like,
But a lot of girls like flex, like, yo, I've made $1 million this month. I made $600K
I
this
also
month.
come out online and I say there's so many negatives to the industry as well. I've had bad experiences. I've spoken about that online. I actually say I wouldn't recommend anyone join the industry, but like I would, if anyone asked me, I would give them all the pros and the cons.
I think the problem is the money. The young girls are seeing that amount of money that realistically them making that is not even.
Do you know what
gonna
I think's
happen.
more damaging is there's girls online who are claiming they're making like $80 million in a year by not even making explicit content. So when young girls are seeing that, they're thinking that they can sign up to OnlyFans and create an account and make $80 million without even showing their tits. That's more damaging, I think. At least I'm coming out and saying, hey, I'm doing this thing. It's a bit outrageous. This is how much money I've made. that's the reality of it, you know?
I respect the transparency, because when I see those girls claiming they're making millions of dollars without
true.
getting naked or having men or any of these things, I'm like, I'm not in this industry. Of course I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't believe the girls getting flown all over the world are also true. Just, the guy's just lucky
No,
to
I'm
have
honestly
him there.
dealing with that too.
Come on.
Pardon?
No, like this girl I was talking to was like on a lie flat to fucking Europe. And it's like,
You know, that's at least like,
yeah,
okay.
no, she's at least fucking like, she's with some old guy. that has
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So that actually ruined it for me. So that was a sensitive thing.
Yeah. What about, okay, so.
Wait, I wanna give you a scenario really quick.
Yes, go ahead.
Andy Knight is your daughter. She comes home. She just took 583 meat loads. How are you gonna handle that?
I would like to say that wouldn't happen.
Scenario.
But obviously,
You got a choice. Your
yes,
daughter
you're
goes
saying
out
it's
there.
a scenario. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably collapse on the floor and wonder what I've done wrong and reflect on myself, and then maybe.
What would the punishment be, or would there be one?
I mean, there's got to be those camps where you go into nature and reconnect. There's got to be some sort, not the ones where they abuse you. Those are not good. I know people have gone to those, but there's got to be one where like you meditate, you don't talk, you go into nature. And I would want maybe ayahuasca. I don't know. It depends how old she is. I would like them to go there and just genuinely like think about everything. Also, it'd be like, look what you've done to your mom. Look how disappointed I am.
So you're engaged, or do you want?
I'm
You have a
I'm-
boyfriend or some shit?
yes, I'm happily off the market.
What about your boyfriend? Would he let you do some shit like that? Go and
No,
swing
we
and go out.
no.
Maybe me and you go to Barney's tonight or some shit.
We're like, we act like an elderly couple. We don't do
So there's no
anything.
sleeping outside of the.
No, we're very conservative when it also comes to cheating, emotional cheating, physical cheating. You know, he's not hanging out with girls. I'm not hanging out with guys. We're very conservative when it
I think
comes to
that's
that.
an interesting point that you made about like the emotional cheating. Because if like my partner saw me messaging guys, trying to like even just chatting to them in like a more serious way, that's way worse, I think, than sleeping with someone.
Say it again.
As in, like, emotional cheating's worse than physical cheating, but also
It's emotional cheating.
Emotional cheating is it's almost like, say, like, you know, you were like talking to a guy all day, every day, you're laughing,
Yes.
you're like, that's
Building
a
connection.
bond.
Yeah.
And I think that's just as bad as physical cheating. Yeah.
So, okay, so
That's almost more deep and meaningful. That's like someone, like, I'd be like, oh, you want to be with this person long term one day, which is.
yeah.
I just can't wrap my head around how your boyfriend does it. Like, I'm trying to like figure it out, but like, if
Is he you're a public figure. Is he a public figure?
Well, his dad is a public figure in Australia, but he sort of like steps back and like he's not into it. Like he doesn't do interviews.
Can I ask what the dad does?
He used to play cricket for Australia, and he's like in the media. He does like sports commentating and stuff.
That's very cool.
Wait,
what
so-
what does he think of you, the dad?
Well, we don't have a lot to do with him, to be honest with you. So
Why is that?
it's got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
She slept with 580.
no.
one day.
It's got nothing to do with me.
So,
That's actually not it.
is your boyfriend a cuck?
No.
That's a cuck.
No, he's not.
Yes, it
Everyone
is.
calls him that. It's really annoying. I'm like, no, he's not. Because it's not like it's not like a kid is. It's just the reality is that's my job. I'm just doing my job, you know.
Right.
I mean,
What do your parents think?
So I called my mum after I did the challenge, and she was like, "How did it go?" I was like, "Yeah, really good." She's like, "How many people did you get?" Because I was really worried that no one was going to show up. And yeah, she was just proud of me. She's happy that I'm happy, and like I think that makes her a good mum. I want to be the type of mum that's just happy that my daughter is happy, and if my daughter's safe, then that's all that matters, and I'm safe. So
So why can't you support your daughter if she's gonna
so I
do
think
583 one
this
day?
Is actually, I think this is a deeper issue.
What would your mom think if you came home?
My mom
Just like
my mom would
583
fall on the
gunshots.
floor and die of a broken heart.
She would.
Yeah, genuinely. I think she would genuinely have a heart attack and pass away. This is the problem because I think this is rooted in society. Obviously, you're Australian, I'm American. This whole thing of like, you should just love your kids, and if they're happy, you're happy. I don't believe in that at all. I don't believe in friendships between parents and children as well. And now that you're saying this, I feel like it makes more sense to me on the timeline of what happened. As a parent, one day, my responsibility is to make sure my child has the best outcome and to keep them safe against everything in this very dark world we live in. At no point is that going to bring them sadness? Yeah. Are they probably going to hate me? Yeah. But as a parent, that is your one responsibility. It's not to be like, oh, as long as you're happy, I'm your friend, all those things. And I noticed a lot of these relationships, the parents tend to be very supportive, which to me is the most sick and cruel thing in the world. I don't even know what's worse than that as a parent.
My mum wanted me to be successful, happy, all these things, and I am all these things. So she's done her job well. I'm safe, I'm happy, I'm in a happy relationship, I've got everything that she ever wanted for me. So it's not, she hasn't done anything wrong. Like, it's not like I'm a murderer.
I think she has done the worst thing by encouraging it, allowing it to happen, and then also allowing that to be a form of happiness when I don't think you can be happy and do those things, because a happy person in my eyes would not do those things. And obviously that's an opinion. I'm not saying that like it's a fact. Yeah. Because you do seem happy.
I am.
What is your father in the picture?
Yeah, he found out about my OnlyFans like 2 years ago. This is before I did the challenge. When a Daily Mail.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive.
After the challenge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. My bad.
Anyway, he when I told him how much money I was making, he was like, that's cool. Like, whatever. And
see, that's like a big topic, though. I don't mean to cut you off, but
no,
like,
it's all right.
These girls are making so much money where I think it distracts the parents, like, oh my God, like, because you probably give your mom and dad money, right? I take care of my mom. Like,
yeah, I take care of them when they need it.
I do.
But it's not. That doesn't mean that.
I don't sleep with 500 dudes, but I do.
Yeah, I pay for some dinners for my dad.
I take care of my mom.
But just because it's not about money. It's not that like I'm giving them money to keep them quiet. You know what I mean? Like, they genuinely are just like, yeah, cool. As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
What if you did this but made no money? What do you think their attitude would change? Because I think it's financially incentivizing for them to be like, yeah.
I told them beforehand. I was like, look, this is what I'm doing. I'm like, it might not make me money.
Did you sit your dad down and tell him, hey, I'm going to do this challenge?
No. Because it's like the way we are with each other, it's like, he's not going to ask me questions about my job. He knows what I do and he's fine about it. He has, he's old. He's like almost 80 now.
But I think he should ask questions out of like love and caring. And it would worry me that the parents are like financially incentivized to like support this. Like that's crazy, because that's literally not love.
No, I'm not paying them. Like, it's
no. I don't think you're paying them, but
it's like, and that's not why they support me, because they supported me with it before I was making this kind of money. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that before I was giving them money, and I'm not even giving them that much money. It's just whenever they need something. So like, it's not about the money. They just love me and they see how happy I am. They saw how depressed I was before I was in this industry. I was slaving away for this company and earning like fuck all money, and I just didn't know who I was. This industry has like made me more confident. I'm just a better person. I feel happier.
What makes you happier, the money or like getting by like 500?
No, the freedom. Like, I'm like, freedom. I have the freedom to do what I want, like sleeping with 583 guys.
Do you have a brother?
Yeah.
What does he think?
He's, again, same thing. I just have a really supportive family. Like, they just love me.
I'm gonna be honest. If my sister came home,
my brother should like kill themselves.
I would
out
do
of like shame and embarrassment.
I'd do a front flip dive off the tallest building.
Yeah,
I think in the
it's
world.
A good thing you're not my brother.
Yeah,
no, I'm glad he's supportive. But I'm just trying to like.
No, yeah.
It's got to be tough for people, right?
No, so I'll give you this. It's not easy for my friends and family. And I feel really bad about that, because a lot of people obviously know about this and they get asked about it all the time. But anyone in my social circles will tell you, like my close group of friends, that I'm a good person, I have good morals, I'm caring, kind, I'm all the important things that matter. It doesn't matter that I've done this thing or that I do OnlyFans. It's who I am that's important.
The only thing I'd push back on is morals. I think the rest of it, you are right.
I have morals. Like, a lot of people think I don't because I sleep with guys. It's like, that's not true.
I don't think it's because you sleep with guys. I think it's because you sleep with 600 guys, where the moral line in the sand is very...
So why is that morally wrong? Like, I don't understand. Why is that morally wrong?
Because you don't... I think it's morally wrong, and I'll let you
I mean,
know.
I almost feel like... Because I don't believe...
By the way, you look absolutely amazing right now. I just want to let you know. Yeah, you would fucking...
So I don't think you can have sex with, like, 600... Like, to me, it's like, I don't think you had sex with 500... I don't know what the number is. Just rounded up to 600. To me, that's just... It's just, you just let men body.
Why?
It's consensual. Like, I don't even... Because a woman can't enjoy that.
You can't have consensual... That is contradictory. That's...
I mean, because, like, what you're doing it for the money or whatever, like, there's no way a female could want that or enjoy that unless, like, somehow our souls have, like, detached and left our body. I just... It's like... I can't even comprehend it. I still don't even think it's real.
It is real. If you watch the video, you can see I'm having a great time. It's consensual, and I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't. It was my decision to do it, The guys showed up. They signed consent forms. Everyone was consenting on the day. There was no... It was fun. I could have stopped it at any point. I didn't because I liked it.
But you don't think there's like a level to like the guys that wear the ski mask because they want to hide their identity?
I supplied the ski masks because I was worried about them copping hate from people in their lives, because they would have, because people are so critical of this kind of stuff.
That's where I think there's an issue, is like these people want to hide their identity. They don't want to be...
Which means you're morally doing something wrong.
It's because people are so judgmental. It's got nothing to do with this being wrong. It's because people like you guys are going to be judgmental towards them.
No, I think they...
I am judgmental.
I was like, I'm 100% judgmental. I think society needs to be harsher on these things. They need to be more judgmental. We need to not allow these things to like even happen. Like there's just, it does, the thing is it does nothing good for society, but it does do damage. And that's where I draw the line, because I don't...
Here's the thing that I don't understand. Everyone's like, oh, I'm the worst person in the world because...
I don't think you're the worst person in the world.
Or like, I'm ruining society because I sleep with all these guys. It's like, what about the real issues here? Because people call me a predator. They call me all these words. It's like, what about the real predators? What about, there's so many other things to worry about. There's more important things in the world that are happening other than me sleeping with guys.
No, I agree, and I worry about all this.
I think a lot of those guys need to see like a therapist, though.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, dude, build your self-confidence
They're just
up.
living
like, yo,
life. They've got the opportunity.
Do you do it at a motel, or where do you do it?
No, a swingers club. They had an opportunity to start, and they're like, this is going to be sick.
It's at like, that's the location?
Yeah, it's a swingers club. Like, so, like people who, like, they swing.
Yeah.
Swingers.
Well, I'm not into that shit. I'm being honest. My girl's on lock. She's not sleeping with no other dudes. I want to make that very clear. She's with me, and that's it. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like a club that has essentially, and I've
never attended that. You obviously are. Have you been to that?
No.
You'll stay far away from that.
Yeah, I don't believe in those things.
If you don't mind me asking.
In having fun?
Wait, how long? How old are you? I'm so sorry.
28.
Okay, and how long you been doing this?
OnlyFans? Or what?
Like yeah, I guess OnlyFans.
OnlyFans for 5 years, challenges for like 3 years.
And where do you go from here? Because you've done like the...
Yeah, what do you do next?
Well, it was just to have fun. Like, I did it for fun.
So you don't think you have to up the 583 and go to like...
I wasn't doing it to be competitive,
How is your body like okay after that? I'd be like in an ER.
My arms were really sore from like holding myself up, but that was it. Everything else was fine.
And at no point, like, I'm sorry, like, you've seen Lily Phillips, like, after she did that challenge, like, she was, like, crying.
Yeah, but she was crying because guys were mean to her. Like, they were, like, angry at her for not giving them longer, Whereas these guys, on the day of my challenge, they knew they only had X amount of time, and they were just respectful.
What was the time?
It was, like, 30 to 40 seconds, but if a guy was, like, really good, I'd give him longer.
30 to 40 seconds, I feel like that's enough time.
I was just, like, it's...
Well, no, if I'm wrapped up, I'm 3 minutes. I'm telling you right now. I'm just gonna be honest. But yeah,
it's just like I just can't imagine like that's like a day at work, and then I come home and like
see your boyfriend,
and he like looks me in the eye.
Did he kiss you after that?
Well, obviously, I like shower and brush my teeth and everything first.
Yeah,
but yeah,
and he has no like, he's not at all like whatever.
No, because he knows that it's work. It's fun too,
well,
but
shout out your fucking boyfriend. Yo, you are
the real
trooper,
MVP.
My boy. You are a trooper.
I
just like I've thought about my girl being with, like, it would never happen because I keep my chicks on lock. I want to make that very clear. Like,
very
she
clear.
Never ever fuck with me, but I have thought about that, like the cheating thing. If that ever went down, like,
most guys can't even get over the fact that a woman slept with anyone else.
We're talking OJ type shit. Is that too crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm at. Sorry. What were you saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I'm in the conservative space. Like, a lot of these guys are like, even if your body counts like 2, they're like, oh, no, I can't even. That's too much. Like, I understand, like, there's a lot of extremes here. And, like, I'm very much so, like, okay, if things, like, don't hurt people and we're not, like, encouraging degenerate, behavior in society and all these things. But I'm just, like, I just can't imagine, because I worry about your relationship in the sense of like the more guys you sleep with, and there's data behind this, I'm not like making it up, it's very hard to keep that bond. The more people you sleep with, it's like it takes pieces away from you, and eventually you have nothing left. Like after 500, there would be no pieces of me left.
There's so many guys that have slept with like upwards of 200 girls, so it's fine when they do it. When a girl does it, we're soulless.
No, I agree, the double standard is not okay. I think if you're a man and you've slept with that many people, to judge a woman is a bit hypocritical, and just a little stupid.
I've never done more than 3 in a day.
Keeping it low.
Yeah.
That's what we like.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I don't even think I could do 200 in a day.
I wasn't saying in a day. I meant more in like a lifetime.
Yeah.
6
in
hours?
A, in a
I gotta do
lifetime.
max, maybe like fucking 4.
But I think, do you think it's like the Sex and the City episode? It's like, oh, I want to see if like women can have sex like men. We can't because we're not men. We're not built like that. And we're like the most special, beautiful creatures on the planet. And we give birth to babies and we're so special. And I want to preserve that. I think it's what we deserve. But it's like, we can't. We're just not, we're not them. We're not built like
So
that.
going off of what she's saying, what about kids in the future?
Yeah, I want to have kids eventually, for sure.
How are you going to handle that?
Having kids.
No, they're going to go on the internet. They're
Yeah.
going to go on the hub. If you have a son,
Well,
he's
I'm going
definitely
to
gonna be on the
raise
hub.
my kids the way that I was raised, which is that, you know, you don't judge people. And like,
But you should judge people.
but I disagree. I think judging people is
Judging people will save your life.
no, it's knowledge is power. And I think the more
Agree.
you understand why people do things, and I guess like if you're going to judge someone, like what are you doing with your life? Why are you wasting your life judging someone else for something that they've done? Like, shouldn't you be concentrating on your own life and what you're doing?
I mean, I give opinions and judge people
and like
for
if
a
you,
living.
if you
So I'm
have
like,
such a bad, like if you really don't like what I do, that's fine. Like tell your kids,
Yeah.
don't sleep with 583 kids. I mean, not kids, sorry.
Yeah.
583 people in a day. You don't want to like, yeah, there's no need to just hate on other people and try and bring them down.
What if you go to like In-N-Out Burger and the guy that's like ringing you up is like, yo, I slept with your mom.
Wait, what? What do you
Like if you go to like, I don't know, any place, like you go get gas and like,
mean? Oh, as
he's
in,
like-
to my kids.
and it's like a guy that recognizes
are you
you
not
that's
worried?
with you.
Okay.
Wait, what about that? What, is that not
That-
crazy?
I
Is
think-
that crazy?
Well, I don't think that would happen.
No, I think the reason you are the way you are is because your parents are
love
wrong.
her? Is that what you wanna say?
Your parents are 100% wrong in the way they raised you, and you ended up the way you are. Even though I think you're lovely, I disagree with your life choices. Obviously, this is the most anti-conservative standpoint I could possibly have. I think the worst thing you could do is literally bring a child into the world because you're saying you're going to raise them the same way your parents raised you. And look what you've done. I can't even imagine the things that, the child could actually go the opposite way and become like a hardcore Christian, which would be actually really great for it. But also, have you not seen like kids themselves in school because their mom does sex work? I mean, is that the life you want for like a child?
Yeah, but I think like the way that I was raised, if my mum did what I did, I would back her. I would support her because you should do what makes you happy. And I think as long as you're happy, that's the main thing, as long as you're not harming anyone. And yeah, okay, I understand that like the kids might have problems at school. People might make fun of them, whatever.
No, they will. It's a fact.
But at the end of the day, I have given them an amazing life. I have taught them amazing values. And we will have raised them the right way and create like a loving environment. Me and my partner have a very strong relationship. We're super happy and we know exactly how we want to raise our kids.
But you need to be an example for your children. It's the way, like, I don't have tattoos because my children will not have tattoos. I'm setting an example. I did not do this. You are not going to do this. This is a better way to be in society. How could you tell your children to do anything when your kid's like, hey, I'm getting bullied at school. I want to kill myself. And you had sex with 1,000 people. So who are you to tell me anything?
Well, I don't think that my kid's going to say, I'm going to kill myself because you slept with 583 people in 6 hours.
I mean, it happens.
10 years ago.
I don't know if I
It
could
would be
live with
tough.
myself
I'm
in
going
that
to be honest. It
situation.
would be tough to hear my mom say that. And
That's
then
you,
go
though.
home. I think that's a lot of guys.
That's like every guy. That's normal.
Okay, well, myself, I'm okay with the fact that I know that when I raise my kids, they're going to think the same way that me and my partner think, because that's how we're going to make them. And if I had a daughter that thought the way you did and was so judgmental towards people, I wouldn't be happy with a daughter like you either.
Well, would you be happy if she
I'm trying to think.
was like successful, happy, and had a boyfriend who didn't sleep with thousands
let's
of
say
people?
I've been
'Cause
with
that's
like
what I would.
probably
I have all those things
I've
except
been with like probably like 150 chicks, probably 125 were like 9s or 10s. And like they come at me and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you slept with that many girls." And I'm like, "Yo, it's not like I don't want to do that. Like I just get put in that position."
It's research.
So a lot of girls like come at me for the amount of girls that I've slept with. So I think it is an issue because a lot of girls like want to have like that guy that hasn't been around, that
Yeah, but that's-
doesn't just sleep around, that like, you know what I mean?
But I've got a guy.
Right. I'm just saying like if it was your son.
Yeah, that's not him though. So no girls are going to be like, oh, I'm not going to be with you because your mum slept with, like, what?
So if your son came home and he was like, yo, I slept with 100 girls, no rap, would you dap him up or give him a hug or like?
No, because that's not, like, you have to wear protection. You have to be safe about it. I think, like, if my daughter came to me one day and was like, I'm going to start an OnlyFans, I'd be like, right, here's the thing. These are the pros, these are the cons. I'd have, like, an educated discussion with her. And if she really wants to do it, she's like, no, this is my life calling. Like, this makes me happy. I really want to do this. Then I would support her.
See, this is gentle parenting, and this is how we got here in society. That's when you just shut it. You just shut it down.
No, it's not. It's because if anyone is going to be there to teach her how to do it right, it's like, it's me.
But she shouldn't be doing it, period, because it's not right.
No, but it is right. You can do what you want, number one, as long as it's safe. And
well, it's not safe. Sleeping with 600 people is not the safe. Even with a condom, it's not safe.
Okay, wait, was your boyfriend in the room?
No.
Okay, he's a cuck. Sorry.
No, if he was in the room, he'd be a cuck.
Yeah, I was like,
I feel like.
No.
Oh, is that crazy?
No.
Look at how much shit that Riley Reid is. She's
Look at
she's just dragged. Her husband's just dragged. It's like embarrassing. Like that's like your legacy. The kid's gonna get bullied. They're gonna be like, your mom's a whore, your dad's a cuck, like you're the product of this. Like that is such an awful life to bring a child into the world. Like I just could never knowingly do that.
That's you. I'm happy to do it.
Okay, well, you guys obviously disagree on that.
That's also a popular conservative standpoint.
When you do have a kid, would you ever hire Emily to babysit?
No. No way.
Why? She'd be a good nanny.
I don't think so.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I actually will say, though, I think if you guys have a kid and that's the way you raise it, kids tend to go the opposite way.
So here's the thing. By the way, I'm Catholic. That's the first thing.
I don't know if... Like, are you, though?
Well, no, I'm an atheist now, I say.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But yeah, like, I think that the more rules you put on your kids, so like you say you're not going to let them get a tattoo, you're not going to let them do this and do that, they're going to rebel and do it behind your back. And how are you going to feel then? It's like the way I'm going about it is I'm saying, hey, this is how you do this safely. If you want to do this, make sure you come to me. It's like, if you want to do, okay, come to me, we'll talk about it. Otherwise, they're just going to do it anyway. They're going to go, well, anyway, I may as well like have the conversation with them and be like, hey, wear protection, do this, do that. You know what I mean?
No, because I think when you have structure and real life consequences for these things, they don't just naturally rebel and go do them. My parents said no to all those things and I didn't rebel and go do them. I didn't get tattoos and sleep with tons of dudes.
A lot of kids do.
Yeah, no, a lot of them do, but that's not every kid. The people I hang around now that were raised with very strict rules and structure, who are very good members of society that contribute, they listen to their parents.
Oh, that's interesting, because the people that I know that had really strict parents and made them like not do anything, they're depressed now. So
well,
I'm very thankful
I
for those
parents.
rules. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember I took my dad's Mercedes out, lost my virginity in his whip, hit it in the backseat. Stop playing with me. Sorry, but go ahead.
Well, yeah, no, I was just gonna say, like, wait, what?
Huh? No, I was just talking about my dad like being strict, and then I took his fucking whip out.
Yeah, so did he catch
hit it in
you?
the back. I think he did actually.
And did you get in trouble?
No, I was just like,
how would he catch you?
No, like I brought her back after.
Oh.
She was like, yo, I gotta come back. I gotta do it again. Like, it was so good. Like, all this shit. And I was just like, what the fuck?
She's like, dude, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Anyway. You guys were talking about some serious shit.
No, I was just going to say, yeah, if my kids did something behind my back, then I'd be angry at them and I'd, be like, what the fuck? But if they come to me beforehand and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, and it's like, okay, well, at least I can give them tips or I can help them.
Which is gentle parenting and it's encouraging the behavior instead of shutting it down.
Because it's not. Because it's like, have you heard of this like pill testing? So in Australia, we're doing pill testing. So if you go to like a festival or something and, you get like or whatever, they're doing pill testing now. And a lot of people are angry about it because they think that it's encouraging people to do drugs. But it's not. It's just encouraging people to do it safely. So that's the same thing that I'm doing with my kids.
Yeah, see, I'm just like, no, there's consequences in real life for these things. Dangerous, safe, it doesn't matter. I'm not encouraging you. I'm not holding your hand while you make bad decisions.
No, but I'm going to make sure that they make the right decisions and do it safely. Because if you say no and they're going to do it anyway, then they can do it the wrong way. And then bad things happen.
Would you be proud if your daughter grew up, did OnlyFans, and slept with 1,000 people in one day?
As long as she was safe about it, had security there, wore protection, made sure there was like background checks on all the guys, then that's fine. You do you.
Okay, so this is just going to be a cycle.
Is there anything we can agree on? No?
I'm sure,
Have
yeah.
you ever had sex on 2C?
What?
What's that?
Okay, well, it is absolutely fired. Game changer. All right. Annie, you've been absolutely amazing.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I know it takes, it's like getting a completely different perspective, right? So you guys obviously are on different sides of the spectrum, but at the end of the day, we can all agree on a couple things, right? Which is finding a partner and being happy in life, right?
True.
Whether he's a cuck or he's just a good guy that doesn't want to see his girl with other people, at the end of the day, if you're happy, you're happy.
Hey, my fiance's a good guy.
I bet he is a good guy. Do you have a ring?
I do.
Is that lab?
It's beautiful.
Is it a lab diamond or is it real?
Real.
Oh shit! All right, there you go. Did you buy it or did he?
I'm not telling you that.
Is it fucked up if I ask what he does for a living?
Well, now he does nothing. Like, he helps me out around the house. He's a house husband.
Fuck.
Oh man.
Oh, don't even get her started. All right,
getting worse.
I'm gonna
I
bring
can't
in
listen
now.
anymore.
And thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Our next person here, Kazumi.
Hi.
One of my favorites.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Do you hate me because I won't do that video with you?
What?
Because I won't be an Asian
How
baby
dare you
mama?
say with me ever?
Oh.
That's not racist at all.
To
And
have-
you're actually lame for not doing that.
Well, I don't know. First of all, I don't know where you sourced an Asian baby. It's a little weird.
To wait, what?
You sourced an Asian baby for
What an Asian baby?
for an Asian baby mama skit.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I don't know where the baby came from, and I feel like I'm afraid of Asians getting mad at me.
Okay, so basically, we were gonna do a video.
Like,
That's
that's not.
And I
a
wanna-
good community. I don't want to
wanna
upset them either.
I want to have like a son of every ethnicity. So
Beautiful.
the white kid, that's a fuck up. The Asian, that's a genius, goes to MIT.
Why does the white kid have to be a fuck up?
He probably will be. I mean, today's society, you know how it is.
Whatever.
And then the brother that goes to the fucking league. Like, what's wrong with that?
That's true.
Is there
Can we get
problems
his
with
dog
that?
out? He's scary. He's
So
a little big.
we just met with Annie. We talked a lot about.
Feel a little unsafe.
She did 583 in one day,
583. What?
guys,
Oh well.
in 6 hours.
Respect to her.
Oh shit! You see that? Salute
I
her.
mean, she got busy.
What do you think about that when you hear that?
Well, I'm also.
But you haven't done 583.
Well, that just feels like I don't have 583 friends. That's kind of a lot.
What's up with it? Like, what?
But also, like, let's be real. If we're gonna argue
Grab the dog.
semantics of like, kill him. Like, if we're gonna argue semantics, 583 is not a train. First of all, and second of all, like, what is this, like an auditorium? Like, where was this?
No. So basically, Emily is on the.
Maybe I'm
opposite-
focused on the wrong thing.
No,
I
she's
don't
on
know.
the opposite
You're
side.
focused on the specifics of it, which normally in research I can appreciate.
Yeah.
So I've never been involved in any sort of.
Have you ever?
Well,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
life is
I
one
don't know.
big gangbang.
Probably honestly my best experience in life.
Really?
Yeah, two girls at the same damn time.
For Steiny?
Yeah, just like
For free?
what?
Let's go.
What do you mean for free?
What do you mean?
Yeah, no shit was for free. Two
I don't
roommates.
know. I don't know
Chicago.
what position you play.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. Okay, but that's
But-
besides the point.
wait,
And that
I
was
wanna-
2 years ago, baby.
Sorry, I have to say
Wait, hold on,
that.
baby. That was 2 years ago. I swear to God, that was 2 years
Oh, you
ago.
have a girlfriend.
Yeah, we got a main. That was 2 years ago. I swear to God, it had or 3 years ago. Nothing when we were together. Nothing to do with that. Go ahead.
Circling back, if there's more guys not interacting with me than interacting with me and looking like a rap cipher, then it's a train. Thing is like all like everyone's. I don't know. At least they're like touching you like that.
What are your thoughts on the?
I don't have any. I don't know.
I mean,
How many dudes is that in you?
What? I don't know. I could probably fit like 5.
So 5 at one time.
That's
What's the most?
that I've done.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not sure if you're familiar with my lore. I did 50 like 3 years ago, and I did
50 at one
I
time?
talked about it on No Jumper, and that kind of brought me here. These girls are my daughters, and I love them.
Okay, so we
I do
had
think it's crazy that we
580
need 583 to
583
make
train,
me
and then we had
stand.
50 at one time.
But then 583, who cares? Didn't the chick do 1,000 in a day? So she's already been upped.
So that was just for the love of the game. Like, what?
Yeah.
What did she have a twist? Like they had no arms, no legs.
No, there was no twist. Just fucking losers.
Hey, life
Sorry,
is one big
I don't give a
gangbang.
fuck. You're a fucking
Okay.
loser.
I just think
Yo, if you pull up to get a fucking ticket to pick, bro, you gotta have some confidence in yourself.
I just want legally those guys to be put on a list that's public. That's all I want out of this.
I mean, life is one. You're not first, you're not last. You're just happy it's your turn. I mean, like, what's like the time period before you're like whoa.
Jordan Peterson on the
No,
podcast.
sorry. It's like, oh, do we have to wait 24 hours before you get a new body? Like, I don't know. Some people just want to wait 1 minute, and some people want to wait a year.
I think it's more just about like the concept and the like morality behind that.
Well, I like the
like any guy you've never met can just come and bang me.
What?
Like that? No.
Oh.
I'm speaking on her behalf.
Oh, okay.
Like, just show up. Don't even know you. Yeah.
I mean, my thing is like, how do you not like just feel like the thought of it makes me like sick to my stomach and lightheaded. So like, I can't imagine actually like doing it. Like I obviously like I said, I just believe there's like no, like the soul's disconnected and it's somewhere else. I think maybe it has the ability to come back, but I literally just don't understand. Like there, like no woman can honestly say that they enjoyed it and I'll believe it.
Like when it's 583 or when it's like just like one dude? Like,
583.
Oh, okay.
Of course, one dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. One dude is cool, and then two dudes, sick. 3, hell yeah. I like. What's your number before you're like, whoa, time out. This is no longer fun for the human race.
I mean, I've never been with more than one person at a time, and I never would.
Oh, okay.
But so I'm not
Well, that's just,
experienced in this.
different strokes,
It's a
different
preference.
folks.
I've been with
Yeah.
2 chicks at the same time.
Yeah. Well, 583 chicks. Would you
2
do it?
chicks at the same time, one time in my life. It
What
was the
about
coolest experience ever.
583 chicks?
Huh?
580.
I don't think I could get that. I'm gonna be honest. So
Well-
Kazumi has a interesting situation.
Okay.
She claims her parents have no idea what she does.
Oh, they don't know what I do.
So
Do they live in America?
Yes.
Access to the internet?
Yes, but they
Okay.
don't know what I do. Because
I don't think your dad's ever been on the hub and been like, "Oh my god,
I
it's my
think he
daughter."
just like loves my mom.
Oh, okay.
Well, first
So
of
he
all,
doesn't
that's
do that.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he's like participating in and like Kazumi's not my real name.
So how do you feel about that when her parents don't know?
Like I dress like an Adam Sandler like
I was gonna ask because you're very sexual looking. So I would
sexual looking?
yes. So I would think that they would be like, you know, like maybe connect the dots potentially. But what do they think you do to, you know, pay for rent, whatever you?
I'll start
pay for?
talking about crypto until they tell me to shut the I'll be like,
okay.
yeah, it's like go to the moon, mom. If
So
you're
you're a
real-
crypto trader?
I'll pretend.
What
Yeah.
what car do you drive?
I don't know how to drive.
Oh, really?
You have a license?
Oh yeah, I have different strengths. I'm putting this back up for your clips.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Period.
it's for you.
Yeah, thank you. So they have no idea what you do. They've asked, and you say, "Yo, it's crypto."
What about their friends? Do you have siblings?
Yeah, but my bro is woke.
He's what?
What
He's
does that?
woke. He
what do you
like
mean?
dyes like a piece of his hair a different color like every
He's
week.
liberal.
He's pretty libbed out.
Do you think any part of what you do made him like that?
No.
But how come he hasn't told your parents?
Well, we're just homies.
With the brother.
Yeah, me
So
and-
he wouldn't like you
Yeah,
told him
yeah.
like don't tell them.
Yeah, we're like he's college age. He's cool.
And he's never thought one time like, "Yo, I gotta go to mom and dad and tell them what."
No,
My
that'd be like some
sister's up
hater
here.
shit. Like what the hell? I'd be like, bro, I'll tell him you're gay as hell. Like what the fuck? Like, what fucking business is this?
So-
that I like.
So what's your like goal? Because we talked about like Riley Reid and like we didn't talk about Lana, but like Lana, like a lot of these girls that do OnlyFans, it gets to a point where they're like, now I want to be a feminist. Now I want to like not be affiliated with that shit. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, they all seem to all of a sudden at the end of the road turn all their views around. I haven't really seen them like stick to their guns until they like die, but I'm sure they do.
Kira is stuck to her guns. Riley Reid is still pretty stick to her guns. Yeah.
But
She kind of looks like a trad wife when I see her in photos
you
now.
know what I mean? Like they kind of switch up and they're like, yo, I don't want to be in this game anymore. So how do you, if you ever want to, I don't think you will specifically.
I wonder if there'll be a moment where I have like a super religious arc. You know, like I feel like every super gets like super like nun hijab moment.
This is what I said, and I got a lot of hate online.
Like,
I said,
will I go there?
yeah, I said, someone explained to me the scientific like data behind the like hoe to Holy Bible timeline, because the girls that are the craziest hoes become the most religious. And I go, why can't we just find somewhere in the middle?
Well, I think I'd be sexy dressed up as a nun, but I think,
think so, too.
realistically, to answer your question, it's an act of overcorrection, right?
That's
it's
what
like
people
we
say,
lived
yeah.
our lives, and honestly, it was amazing. I have no beef with anything I've ever done, whether it's this or that. I'm constantly evolving, but if there's anything annoying about the sex industry, it's just a constant stigma and having to re-explain yourself over and over. So for them, they're probably just like, well, I want to have a new chapter in my life. I don't want to be associated with things that kind of stick with me, even though they may not necessarily be ashamed of what they're doing. They may kind of just be tired of like the stigma. So they're just kind of like, let me just go and see another community, because that's what it is at the end of the day. Religion or the sex work industry or whatever the fuck this is a community, and people just want to feel like included and seen and like appreciated.
I feel like a lot of people, when they get to that point, like, they're like, yo, why do guys not respect me? And it's like, well,
But you know what? I don't have a problem with guys respecting me.
why?
What do you
should, shouldn't you?
No, I think I've also had no problems dating. I've had no problems interacting with men or women. I've had no problems of getting property. It's all about how you carry yourself. I would say, like, if I was ashamed about what I would do, that would make it hard to date me, because that is like an insecurity that I'm projecting into the world. And then I would be attracting guys who just aren't into me. But every guy I'm into, I mean, definitely like my circle of like people I'm into is smaller than the average person that I'm like attracted to and like I'm compatible with. But like every guy that's been with me like thinks is kind of like me. So it's not hard to find.
So they're in the same industry, right?
No, I would say I usually date normal guys. My ex
You
was,
date a civilian?
my ex, we were
After
together.
that?
Pedestrian.
My ex was, we were
yeah.
together for 5 years.
He was what?
My ex, we were together for 5 years.
While you did the work.
Yeah. I mean, but we were always in an open relationship and that was my choice.
Okay.
I'm not a monogamous person.
Okay, see, I don't believe open relationships
Okay, so
are
let's-
real
let's
things.
get into
Yeah.
that. So-
It literally defeats the purpose of a relationship. Like, I don't believe in open relationships, open marriage, swinging, like, none of those things.
So wait, really quick before she goes at, how do I get into an open relationship where only the guy can do what he wants and the girl has to be loyal?
Well,
Andrew Tate
it's not necessarily like my vibe, but realistically, it would just have to make sense for her. You would probably have to pay for her life.
Pay for her life?
Yeah, you would probably have to finance a lifestyle that she would agree to, and then she probably would be okay with it, like a lot of celebrities do.
So how does an open relationship with you work?
Well, I have always like been non-monogamous and I believe in communication. First of all, like sure, maybe you don't believe in open relationships, but we all have a different line in the sand for like what is too far. Some people might think like, oh, liking another girl's picture is too far. Or some people might think like, okay, like getting a guy to drive me home might be too far.
What about 600 guys in one day? Too far?
I think it's just a communication thing. Like it's really just like, okay, if that's like what you're into and I'm on board with it enthusiastically, then by all means, like your relationship doesn't have to make sense to literally anyone but you.
But I'm saying specifically for you, how does that work?
I would say my boundaries are I just want to feel like the primary partner. I want to feel like I am prioritized. Like I'm obviously like my birthday, anniversaries, like if we have date night on Sundays, that's what we're doing. But like if you meet someone, for example, and it's like at a coffee shop and it's not really interrupting what we're doing, I don't really think it's that big of a deal.
You don't ever feel like is it your boyfriend or your husband or?
No, we broke up.
Oh, okay. Well, your previous guy, you don't ever feel like he could go out there and like maybe fall in love with one of these chicks that you're.
But that would happen whether he was monogamous or not. Whether or not I give anyone the opportunity to meet someone else or I barred him from entry, people are going to naturally just do whatever. And honestly, if he meets someone that he likes more than me, then he should leave. Like, why would we stay together? That's also, like, you probably have had a lot of monogamous relationships where that exact same thing happens.
Wait, me?
Where people leave
No,
you.
I stay loyal to my girls.
No, I'm not
Don't
saying they
fucking
cheat.
bring me in that shit. I stay
I'm not
loyal
saying
to
they
my
cheat,
chicks.
but I'm
Baby, I love
saying-
you.
You have a
She's
girl.
gonna watch, yeah.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, I'll show you after.
Okay, just titties or?
Yes, everything.
I don't know. I don't know what your
And
type
she's
is.
loyal to me. She doesn't fucking go out.
I'm not saying that like it happens to everyone. I'm saying like for the most part, you guys break up because you're just no longer compatible, and that's fine.
And what do you think about those values?
Well,
The
obviously,
open relationship.
I don't.
Would you ever let your man go out and
No.
Kazumi over here?
I think the only way we can truly be like rewarded in life and feel fulfilled in all these things is through sacrifice. I think everything in the world takes sacrifice if you want something out of it. So for me, it's like, yes, I want to be with one person for the rest of my life. Hopefully that's the person I'm with now. I don't believe in open relationships. To me, that's just not a relationship. I don't believe in open marriage. That's not a marriage. And I also think it's like, marriage is such a sacred thing. When you think of it and you hold it to a sacred level, you would never do something like that. I feel like it's one of the last things we have in society to keep society going and moving forward and to keep people happy. And that's why I don't agree with these things like, oh, do something here, I'll cheat here, cheat there. No, like the only way you can achieve that level of like true love and happiness and all these things is staying with one person through thick and thin forever. Obviously not abuse and all these things. There's a reason why there's divorce. But I just think our generation isn't willing to do that, and then they wonder why they're depressed and unhappy and they don't reap the rewards of anything. It's like, yes, because you don't get to go have sex with people and then this person and then feel happiness, and it's just like you have to sacrifice, and no one's willing to do that anymore because we live in a world where they think you can just have everything, but you can't. You can't have everything. You have to give
That's
up
a good
something.
point, right?
Well,
And if you love someone, you wouldn't want to be with someone else. You wouldn't want to sleep with someone else. And I think a lot of these people just don't find true love, which is sad as well. I think the true love is the point of living. Not making $600,000 on OnlyFans. I've made some decent money in the past year. It's brought me zero happiness. I would trade everything in the world and delete it all today to be with my boyfriend. I would.
do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
So why don't you delete it?
Well, why would I delete? No, I'm saying I would trade it all to be with him.
Okay.
No,
I was like,
if he was like, I'm not gonna be with you if you're doing this. Like, obviously, I work in conservative media. I think it's something he's proud of. So it wouldn't really make sense. And also, I'm able to make money, which supports, like my dad, my family. I want to take care of my whole family, which is part of why I do it. I just think this generation is just so selfish and narcissistic. It's all just about feeling good and sex and alcohol and all these things. And it's like none of that leads to any form of happiness. It really doesn't. People say they're happy, but I'm like, you're not happy.
I think that's a projection
Are you
because
happy?
you would. Yeah, I love my life. Are you kidding? Like, I have everything I need and most of what I want, and everything I want is completely within my grasp. But everyone has different dynamics. Like, I probably would be in your shoes, you wouldn't be in mine. I mean, for me, I've always just thought of like love as like sunlight. It's not like water where I pour water into one cup and then someone else has less. Like, you have enough love for your life, your friendships, your job, your career, and your loved ones, however may that be, whatever hierarchy you have in terms of like what's important to you. Yeah, I mean, I've always like had amazing relationships.
Do you
What about here's the thing. This is a pattern with everyone. What about long term? Because this is the thing. It's like at a certain point, I don't know. Do people want to watch like 60-year-old women having sex? Like, at a certain point, when does this end? What are you going to do financially? And then once you're not doing this anymore, what's the type of man that you're going to want to be with and settle down with? Because I assume all these girls are going to want to be with a man that has money. Correct?
Well, I would like to be with someone who probably makes as much money as me.
Yeah.
Wait, are you asking me like how?
like give us a ballpark. Just
It's not necessarily like an equal amounts of money. I feel like for me, what's important is quality time and like the ability to feel secure with someone.
Me too.
So it's kind of like, okay, like if I want to marry someone who, if I say like, let's go to Tokyo tomorrow, are you able to do that? Like, I want to see
fucking tomorrow
flexibility and time.
Yeah, I'd go to Tokyo.
Yeah, but I've also met. Wait, why are you telling me that? Like,
No, like
do you wanna
lie
go
flats,
together?
like first class, yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay.
No, I'd go to Tokyo.
Lie flat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, go
yeah.
ahead. What were you saying?
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Would your parents, if they did find out what you did, do you think they'd be like ashamed?
They're pretty traditionally Asian, so sure, but I don't live for my parents, so it's fine.
What about, I just feel like, I'm not hearing, like, for me, it's like, I want to be prepared for the second half of my life. You know what I mean? I want to be prepared for when I have children, when I get married and do all these things. And I want to make sure I'm proud of myself and they're proud of their mom one day. But my thing is like, I feel like there's not a lot of like end goal. It's very like, I'm hot now. I'm doing this now. I make a lot of money now. And it's like, yeah, but as females, I think the most important thing we can do is prepare for the second half of our life. When maybe we're not as young and hot and our boobs aren't as perky and all these things. And I feel like that's not a discussion I ever hear on the opposite side.
I feel like I hear a lot of people talk about it. Like, I feel
So what's the end goal?
like I feel like a lot of us are investing in real estate or stocks or S&Ps or opening up businesses. Like, I feel like I don't know a girl who's just blowing her money on Birkins or shit. I feel like a lot of us are pretty smart for money, and we're also accruing more income than we probably ever would if we weren't doing OnlyFans or weren't doing entertainment, whatever may it be. So I feel like a lot of us are pretty focused on the second half of our life, and also a lot of sex workers I know are also in pretty long-term relationships with loving partners. I think at the end of the day, whatever I'm doing, what's important to me is I have someone who supports me, and appreciates me and sees me for who I am. And I don't think a lot of us actually have that big of a problem with it.
No, I mean, I hope all the women end up with obviously great partners. They're safe. They're happy. If that's achievable. I just like, my thing is I'm like, I would never see a man that would be with that woman. Neither would anyone in my space as a man of, I don't know how to say this in a nice, like worth or value, which
Does that ever worry you?
No, I've dated like pretty cool guys who are successful and
But like
handsome.
long term, like a guy that'd be like, I can't settle down with her because of her history.
I've never actually had that problem. I think it's about leading with like shame, like pride in your life and what you do, or if you're leading with shame. If I was a normal girl, and let's say I was just a bartender at whatever, and I was ashamed of having like 4 bodies, even though that's pretty tame in today's society, then I would be carrying that shame any time I date anyone. Like, what's the most noticeable thing about a person is their insecurity. I can smell your insecurity. I don't want to date you. You're going to attract people who are just like you, who are insecure. I date people who are confident and know who they are and pretty, like, you know, comfortable with the situations around them.
I feel like that's a huge thing though. Like a lot of guys I talk to, like they want to like, dude, your girl's got to be with less than 20 guys.
Well, I'm not talking to guys like you.
What the fuck?
What do you
Like
mean?
a shot?
No, I'm saying like you're
All right,
you're not in
let's
my
get
circle.
the other girl in here. What's her name? Melissa. All right, thank you, Kazumi. Melissa's up in here. Emily absolutely roasted the last 2 chicks.
I believe it.
How long have you been in the game?
20 years.
20 years you've been in the
20
game.
years.
So we've been talking about like the dark side,
Yeah.
like the
there's a
business,
lot.
right? With like the parents, how you're gonna raise your kids and stuff. I want to hear about like the partying side, like the,
Oh my god, you get to talk about all the fun stuff.
All right, wait.
but like
No.
how big of a deal is like the partying?
99.9% of my friends do something.
Right.
Like, it's either an alcohol thing, there's a aspect. I feel like if you continue doing something and you don't like yourself, that's whenever some substance will become into play, right? And unfortunately, a lot of my girlfriends will do shit they don't want to do, and then they like alcohol and they have to numb themselves. Where I look and go, don't ever do anything you don't want to do. I have no reason to like ever do anything because I go, I love what I do. I pick what I do. No bad choices.
What do you think about that whole like? Do you think that they're like trying to like escape something or like they're
No,
Why do you
it fucks with people. Like, at some point, when you have sex with somebody and it's a new partner all the time, or there's an anxiety level to committing to do what you're going to do, they don't like themselves. I have seen many, and I don't feel bad if I'm picking a side, like I've seen many girls in the shower after doing a scene that they didn't want to do, and they're not okay. And I look and go, was it worth it? I've had many friends die from alcoholism. And at this point, I had 3 friends die from alcohol within a year, and they were all superstars. I just like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, I invited each one and was like, hey, I have an extra room. Come stay here. Dry out. Be normal. None of them could do it. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. That's my friend. I can't believe this, but happens.
damn that's
Well, one, you're a good person for that.
that's scary though.
It is.
Does that make you want to not influence like younger people?
I never influence, and I never tell anyone ever.
You think it's bad?
No, I just think it's a choice. And at 20 years, being Phoenix Marine, being Melissa, there's 2 separate entities there, but I don't do anything I wouldn't do off camera and on camera. And I haven't done anything I didn't go, yeah, this is what I love.
What do you mean when you said like scenes that they don't want to do?
So some girls, I think they're gross.
Yeah.
Everyone knows my stance. I don't like, they're not for me.
And then after that, you've seen men
So-
like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
Oh yeah, no.
wow. So
The
that's-
industry suicidal rate too is insane. It's sad. Like, they're my friends.
it's higher for women, right?
Higher for trans than women.
And then men underneath that.
You know, usually if a guy makes a choice to go to the other side, meaning doing bi
Yeah.
scenes or cuckolding scenes, then they tend to start to feel not okay with themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, fuck, dude.
Fuck, I don't know if I could show up for that. Like cuckold.
You don't want to be cuckolded? Come on.
Fuck no.
I'm not okay. I sound so stupid.
What?
What does that mean?
It's cute. So,
No, it's
guy,
not cute.
it's so
Sorry.
cute.
It's not cute at all, actually.
Well, it's, I
You know what
Is
I
that
mean?
a straight
guy.
guy doing gay
No,
porn?
that's
No,
that's,
no, no.
that's
Oh.
your guy watching. Your
you
girl be
get,
with
have
another
sex.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing about this.
All right,
is
let's go.
I've had so many of the most normal seeming friends
Mm-hmm.
being like, my boyfriend wants to watch me get by another guy.
Yeah.
And I've literally been like, it's crazy to think that would give me so much, like, that's like my biggest fear. And it's crazy to think that my biggest fear is someone else's like
Fantasy.
fantasy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Wait, guys are telling your boyfriend that they want to see.
No, never me.
No, not you.
Never, I like how you do that. Never me. I'm like, don't do this.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I've had girlfriends in the past being like, yeah, like this is what my boyfriend wants, what turns out, and they do it.
Yeah.
It's like it becomes a normal part of their relationship.
Do you think that they were manipulated into it so they can stay in that relationship?
Yes.
Okay. No, and I'm
As
big
a
on that.
female, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I had a friend that I love to death, and he said, my dad told me something. You'll never know what a woman is willing to do unless you ask them and what they'll put up with. And I was like, wow. And sure enough, like I've watched girls that are very, I'm with my guy, I would never go anywhere. And he's like, yeah, well, here's my friend. Oh, here's my girlfriend. You should kiss. Oh, you should do this. And then next thing you know, they're like, I'm trapped here. And I'm like, bro, don't be trapped.
I find it to be like really
okay.
predatory.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
There are guys that are picking girls because they know that they're a very submissive individual and they want to be dominant. And they're like, the more I can make you do to yourself that you don't like, the more dominant I am.
It's crazy you say that because the one person I'm thinking of, obviously I would never say their name, is a very kind, submissive human.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's just so crazy. You know, obviously the line between like pleasure and pain and all these things is very like, you know, in the sand. But it's just like, I just can't imagine my biggest fear is like someone else's turn on. You know what I mean?
You never thought about being electrocuted while
Have you done
set
that?
on fire?
Have you done
I have.
set on fire?
Yeah, I've been set on fire while
Like
having
where?
sex?
Like your
while
feet?
having sex.
The guy was on
No,
fire.
my whole
or you?
body. Me.
How the hell did that
It
work?
was so fucking hot.
Did you roll around?
Literally.
To put it out?
Temperature wise.
No, so like I had a. Well, I'm about to fuck your world up. This is why Bob, like, I don't give a fuck. Looked and goes, don't set me on fire. I did a scene with candle wax, normal shit, like couples would do, and like kind of play with each other, like, oh look, candle wax, I saw it in a movie.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
How deep in the relationship is that like a thing?
Is that like 1 year in, 2 years in?
I feel like it's something that people start around 5, because 5 years
5 years.
together is. Remember, every 5 years, cells turn over. You try different things because you become and grow as a new person, right?
Yeah.
So at 5 years is in a relationship where there's a little, okay, we've been having vanilla ice cream all day long. Can I add sprinkles? No? Oh shit. Okay, sorry, you didn't like sprinkles.
Yeah.
But that's usually the trial and error phase is I've been comfortable enough with you, especially in marriages. I find that a lot of people that come up to me have been at that 5-year mark and they're like, I just started watching, I thought I'd watch it. I've had really great stories about watching my really horrible.
Wait,
like,
so
stories.
tell us about the fire.
Okay, so I decide it's supposed to be Lexi Bell set on fire. She's like, nope. And I went, all right. So one of the head doms came into Kink. I'm laying on a bed and he goes, I'm going to set you on fire. And I have the sickest photo of him putting his hands on me and my entire body goes up in flames. Didn't have a bush at that time, thank God. And then I put my hair in a bun and the most intense thing was me giving a to Jason Brown and the fire wrapped under my thighs and I went hot and I looked up and then he put it out and I was like, oh shit, okay, we're good. And I just kept going and they're like, you didn't even cut. I was like, no, it was fine, like you put out the fire, but like it went up my back, on my arms. It was so fucking
Whose idea was that?
Maestro's. He done it like for, I want to say Circus Delay kind of vibes.
Jesus.
So he did in his
Christ.
private life with him and his partner and he's like,
This is a whole different world.
I was going to say,
Like a-
I've never
a
even
black
heard of anything
market.
like this in my life.
yeah, I got electrocuted, my feet in water, and like she slapped the flogger against me until the point where I lifted my feet up and the whole bottom felt like it was on fire. And then she came over and put her hands on me, and then it went back in the water, and I'm like, yeah.
Jesus. What do you think's like the darkest thing about the whole industry?
Darkest thing about the industry.
Something that's even like affected you where you're like, damn, this is too much or too crazy.
Sexual acts or in general?
Just in general.
I feel like the amount of women willing to be in a position in their relationships of almost sex trafficking is the worst. And there are a lot that do that. And it's sad. And, you know, the one thing about us as humans is we all make our choices, good or bad. And that's one of the ones where I look and go, you're not doing good. And then, you know, they end up.
Jesus.
What the most fucked up thing ever is like the amount of people
Yeah.
who will commit suicide. I'm like, why? Like, talk to somebody.
Do you think that they're getting into it too young so they don't know?
I am a firm believer of 21 and over should be the answer.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Wish it could be 25 even,
I
but
agree.
21 is a fair
If you want to
spot.
see an 18-year-old that looks like she's 16, you should be arrested.
Thank you. Yes.
So you're agreeing with somebody.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
No.
I
Yes.
kind of want to go home and set my girl on fire. Bang.
Don't forget the candle wax.
Banging her.
Just let the wax be on fire and
The
drip on
fire
it. No,
department's
just
like at
don't do that, don't
Steiny's
do
house
that.
tonight.
Yeah.
No, but
she's
that's-
just getting eaten by a shark and I'm. Is that too much?
I don't know. Is it what's
I
your
gotta do
fetish?
the craziest scene ever if I ever do it.
Wait, what do you think about? I noticed on TikTok specifically, which I think TikTok at this point should just be banned, and I think the things that are promoted on that and the misinformation going out is just really, really dangerous to young kids.
Yeah.
Clearly, a very far left leaning app. I see a lot of girls who go viral on TikTok and make a lot of money. And they brag about it, which a lot of this is just like, I hate the money is such a big aspect when it's like, that should be the last thing
Right.
that you're worried about when doing this. These girls are like sex workers. They're full service workers.
know,
That's
full
what
service.
that's what they're called. And these girls
Now
like,
enlighten me, because I don't know. I don't know TikToks on
this
the
is
side.
crazy. This is like I'm like learning all this. So they're called full service girls, and there's one girl, and I mean her body's like insane. It's just very unnatural looking. It's just like a cartoon. The
Coke
butt,
bottle.
the
Yeah,
boobs. It's so unattractive to me personally. But she like goes to hotels and like has sex with men and all this stuff and has built up this huge following. Everyone hypes her up. She literally talks about how she's put herself in the most dangerous situations. All the situations are dangerous. She's like, oh, maybe I'll have someone waiting outside the door. And it's promoted. Her, first of all my videos get
We're talking
taken
about
down.
Bonnie.
No, I'm talking, it's like Blue-Eyed Kayla or something.
I feel like I've
Kayla Jane.
seen that. Is she blonde?
Yes.
Okay. I've
And
seen
so
that.
I'm seeing her be shot to the top of the algorithm. Meanwhile, I talk about crime and my videos are deleted. And all these girls being like, oh, this is great. Like, I can just choose who I sleep with, make tons of money and all this. And I'm like, she even shares stories about how she's like borderline been like situations and guys have turned off cameras and done like horrible things to her. And I'm like, how do you feel about and now I see tons of girls like her and she's teaching girls how to do it. And I'm like, what do you think about the rise of that specifically full service worker online?
So when I met Annie, who you've already had on, I literally looked over. I'm like, I don't know what you do. You're a fucking beast. And it's like that idea of being through, because that's the only fucking thing you can call it, is not my turn on. Now, there are legitimate nymphomaniacs that they have no problem and it's a turn on for them, but that is maybe 1 in 10,000. So if you're a girl that literally needs to get ran through to become famous, stop fucking doing what you do. Have an original personality. Don't let dudes do that to you. I don't care how much money it is. Like, stop fucking doing it.
I feel
It's
like
insane to me. I honestly like I didn't even know what to say because I still can't even comprehend it's real because in my eyes, there's no woman on the planet who could ever enjoy that. I believe it's a lie. You're sitting there and what I call it consensual. Maybe that doesn't make sense, but I'm like watching scary men with ski masks. It's not like they love and cherish and respect you. Come on,
No, they
walk into
definitely
a room and put themselves inside you. Like a condom does anything at that point.
It doesn't. Also, there's going to be spit that's been dripped on the. Now you have his DNA inside
in
your
your
vagina.
mouth and in your vagina. I
agree.
Like I said, I want those men on a watch list,
Mm-hmm.
so other women can fucking avoid them at all, like the plague. But I'm just like, that is so crazy as a woman. I understand like one-on-one scenes and all those things. I think you can enjoy yourself and potentially have a connection. I'm not even.
So you like?
No, I've never. Which is weird. I've never watched. I've always.
You had to have seen trailers. Like, you can't go on any app and not see something.
X
right?
now,
Yeah, yeah.
I've literally seen, and I'm not gonna lie, it immediately goes. I go, oh, and I like
You're
turn
like,
it
that's
on.
fucking, it's
I'm
my
like,
bad.
oh my god! And even like Netflix shows are. There was one about a male
Yeah.
porn.
No, not just that, but hunting wives. Like,
I
the
haven't
girl
seen that.
from The Watchmen
Yeah.
gets completely naked and she's grinding on top, and it's really hot, and I love her to death. So
Oh, see,
I'm
I
all
have
about
to,
it.
I literally have to turn Netflix shows off because they're so sexual. It, like, honestly, kind of makes me a little uncomfortable. Like, Sex and the City is my jam.
How do you feel about yourself sexually? I have to ask this. Do you
Like,
feel
in
like
what
your sexual
my
education?
sexual life is great.
Not you. No one cares about you, Steiny.
No, I'm just saying, like, I get it.
It's like your
I get
intelligence
down.
and like what you know you like.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will be like, oh, I just like XYZ and I don't need to look at what MNOP is.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the older I get, I'm more comfortable in my body.
Okay.
More comfortable with like what I like, what I'm willing to try. Obviously, it's because it's with someone safe I love who would like never
Hurt you.
me,
Right.
which I think is the biggest thing. I think it sucks how like sex and the industry I'm in is so shamed,
Demonized.
and
Say
it's
it.
not talked about. Like even the way, like if I just like even doing this, they're like, how would you have those conversations and say that? I'm very honest. I'm an open book. Like my past is out there. I posted it all on Instagram. I used to party like, yes, I've had sex with guys.
More than one?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You're
It's
the
crazy.
devil.
I know. I'm gonna burn in hell forever. And I just think it's so much better to give women proper education on these things.
And so you think definitely not?
I am against porn for the way it affects our brains when I see kind of studies and all that, but I think it's done when it's legally done in a safe way.
Right.
Like what she did is not safe. It's immoral and it's not safe. And
Fair.
in no world, I think that should like I wish that was like illegal somehow, even though I know that's stepping on rights.
Is that crazy?
No,
I think it's dangerous.
Here's the deal. We make a choice with our bodies. I'm never gonna demonize sex work like that, but I will say there's a certain point where it's like you did that because you wanted to get famous, not because you cared about your sexual health, not because of anything other than, well, Bonnie did this and I want to be like Bonnie. And that's biting off somebody's thing. And back in my day, if you put somebody's rhyme like that, you get beat up. Like,
Yeah.
dude, don't be you. Don't fucking copy that shit. But
Yeah.
I just don't think it is safe. I don't think it's smart. And I think the guys that are willing to make that their first experience, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think the guys are like equally just like
yeah.
like I wish we could interview not only her fiance because that's insane, but the guys who actually chose to go do that and then ironically putting a ski mask on because you know what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah. And then how
are
many
you
people
doing
came
it?
out and were like, I was a part of the 1,000 with Bonnie. And I'm like,
No one said that, did they?
yeah.
They came
You
out-
guys.
What didn't I brag about being last?
Yeah,
They're-
but I look and go, so I don't do again, this is gross. So the idea of being that last guy, like how fucked up are you in your head to be like, that girl's swimming in 1,000 guys' other jizz.
Yeah.
And like, I want to be 1,000.
I think you should be put in a room
Wait, so
alone
do you,
forever.
Do you think that because you've been in the game for 20 years,
Yeah.
you think that now you're starting to see things differently?
No, I see things for what it's, remember, I'm like DVD, VHS. So I've seen the evolution.
Like
I feel like,
VHS?
yeah.
I feel like it's fucked up now because, like, do you know who Sophie Rain is?
No,
Who's
I don't
that?
think so. Don't hate me.
She's this girl that, like,
I don't know either.
her OnlyFans brought in more than, like, LeBron James. So
Okay.
he makes, like, $50 million a year.
Yeah.
And she brought in more than that her previous year.
Hmm.
So I think that sets this, like, precedent where, like, these girls see them or see her and they're like, holy shit, I can go make $50 million a year by just having an OnlyFans and posting.
Can I clarify something for some of these girls? You realize a lot of them are getting paid to escort through their OnlyFans to be famous and also to wash the money.
What does that mean?
So if, no girl, don't cut me. If you were to hire me, for instance, like if I was a hooker, you can be like, oh, I'm going to give you cash. And then the girl will be like, no. I want to make sure that my bank shows that I make money. Pay my OF, tip me $1,000. And then government gets their percentage. Yeah, 100%. I've watched it.
Makes sense. It's a business.
Well, and then makes sense as to why some of those girls' numbers are as inflated as they are.
Crazy, yeah.
It's like, what are you doing on your free time?
Wow.
That's the
I
thing.
never
The
thought about
numbers,
that.
I'm like, you're not just doing this.
Fuck no.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm not that naive.
No. And again, there are going to be people who are going to search and do, but most girls aren't fucking stupid enough to be like, oh yeah, I'm so innocent. I just do my podcast and I don't do anything else. I'm like, bitch. So
Yeah.
I was on set and this girl f***ed you and this dude that is famous. You're a liar.
Wow.
That's the thing I don't like, because that's the thing, they lie.
Yeah.
And then these young girls are like, oh yeah, I'm just going to put a bikini on. I'm going to make $50 million a year. And then it's just like, Jesus, at this point, can we just try a job first? Before we do OnlyFans and all these things, can we just try work? Like maybe
So
it's
does
not
it
the worst
start
thing.
with-
Should it start like that?
I think it should start with, yes, 100% a real job. But then you have to get rid of also strip clubs, anything that is adult related and blocking, because obviously there's certain states that have done really well in blocking and putting age restrictions.
Yeah,
but
Florida,
there's
you
so
can't even
many.
get on the hub anymore.
I know.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, here, sad
I haven't
panda.
tried. My homie told me that, but yeah.
I've tried. I'm like, I'll let you know. Fuck. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole other story.
Yeah. All right, well, I think we're good here, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You're like, I didn't fight. You didn't
no,
fight.
I actually just
But
like
you're an
want to know
OG and,
more.
like, you fucking taught us a lot, and I really.
But you can
appreciate
tell
your
you're an OG because the way you speak and handle yourself, and you're just common sense takes on all these things, and you're not encouraging these young girls.
I don't
to
want an
do this
18-year-old to
dangerous
come
stuff.
straight in. That's the worst fucking idea. And even at 21, I don't know if you fully know yourself, but it's way better because there are definitely some people who reach puberty later And some people who make really bad decisions at 18 and then at 21 when they try and have a family, they're fucked.
Yeah. I mean, I'm figuring out who I am at 31, soon to be 32. I actually, for the first time in my life, feel kind of confident. I think I know what I want and who I am. And I'm like, it took me until here. Like, imagine the influences when I was younger, if I would have gone to something like that. And if I did, then I wouldn't be able to have the career I have now. That's the thing with these girls. It's very easy to be confident when you're hot and in your 20s.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, it's very easy to be bold and be like, I don't give a fuck and make all these decisions. And that's the thing. I'm like, the reality hasn't hit you yet. And when it does, I think it's going to hit you like a train and it's going to be very, very painful. And I'm just trying to be like, this isn't for everybody. It is for some people. Respect. Do that. As long as you're safe and you're not hurting people, great. You know what I mean?
What do you think about the people that go and look for girls to out them? Like, if you're the Starbucks girl who decided to make an OnlyFans and then got rid of it, and that creepy guy that's stalked and then puts it out to her family and friends, I don't think that's right.
I think that guy's a fucking disgusting piece of shit. And
some people are like,
I wish I could punch him in the face.
Yeah. Okay, good. Money. Money. We're on the same page.
I'm like holding. The problem is we shame and shit on these women while not holding, the flame to the men at all.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry, literally those guys that had sex with her are like just as disgusting
and guilty.
and
like,
guilty
for
if
making
not
less famous.
Almost more, because she wouldn't be doing that if those people weren't there to do that. And I'm sorry, like, I do not believe that you can sleep with 600 men in a day and have a valuable, great man. Especially when she basically was like, oh, he's like my assistant and works for me. And I'm like, oh, no wonder. Do you notice that all the people in your life that encourage this benefit from it?
Also, did you realize whenever I talked to her girlfriend that she's going to be slowing down now because she's with him, and that they didn't get together till after? Just so you know.
Interesting. You know what's funny too? Even call her daddy.
Whoa.
Even call her daddy's turning
Told
like
you.
more conservative, and I'm like, oh, interesting.
All right, I gotta wrap this up because
You want to go home and see your girl?
Time. No, my dad's here.
Oh, I love
Yeah, I'm
that.
gonna go see
From
him.
Vegas?
Yeah, maybe can I introduce you to him?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah?
Yeah, why wouldn't I meet
Oh my
him?
god, he'll be so stoked.
He'll be like, who are you? And be like, yeah, I know all the same people you do and your son.
Yeah.
They just don't tell you about it.
All right, well, yo, this was amazing.
Yes, great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
for coming on.
Thank you.
for the insight. Like, it's really cool to see from somebody who has been doing this for a while, and you can tell, like, how much you've seen and how you feel about it now. And we don't see that enough. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Emily Saves America. Fucking go. Thank you.
Thanks.
And that's it.
Yeah, money.
Hell yeah.